you fill a form in our website, and after filling this form, someone from the group will contact you, and he will give you results and probably coordinate with the date. So again, remember, DFRI.stream is the website that you would like to ask. Also, you can find us in social media, in YouTube channel. We have also a YouTube channel where we record all the previous activities, and there is certificate that usually we give it, that is give ECTC credits. However, we currently do this manually because previously we used to do this automatically, but there was some differences. So some people said they attended certain webinars, and when we do go back and record this, happened that we didn't find their names. Maybe they attended with different names. So usually we do this verification manually, which take usually a lot of time. So our speaker today is Dr. Engineer Muslim Jameel Syed. He is assistant professor at Atlantic Technological University in Galway. He have a bachelor and master degree in software engineering and PhD in information technology with a specialization in artificial intelligence and machine learning. His research is around emerging technologies, responsible artificial intelligence, Internet of Things, blockchain, and digital twin. His aim of research is to enhance the process and the product within SMEs. He also have an extensive experience in projects involving smart health, smart cities, renewable energy, where he have applied digital technologies such as AI, LoRaWAN-based IoT, database designing, and his research primary center around ensuring ethical and legal integration of emerging technologies, emphasizing in adherence to regulatory framework and standard. Dr. Syed also have provided a consultancy as an expert witness to the U.S. Trademark and IP Patent Office in legal advice to copyright issues in digital twins and building monitoring systems. He also has been invited as a keynote speaker internationally. His editorial rules in esteemed journal reflect his commitment to global knowledge and sharing. He leads several research projects and supervises postdoctoral researchers and PhD students. So without wasting too much time now, I will stop sharing my screen, and please, Dr. Syed, share your screen, just to make sure that the shared screen will be appeared in the recording. So there is a smiley face, and there is something called present now. I think you can find that you can actually share your screen or presentation using it. Yeah.
Is it visible now?
Yeah, it's appearing now. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yes, please go ahead. Thank you.
Is it perfect?
Yeah, it's clear now for all of us. Thank you.
Just now asking, is it moving?
You are moving it?
Yeah.
Can you move on the next slide?
Yeah. Is it changing now?
No, it's not changing.
Okay. Is it still on the first slide?
We can see just a small screen, yes.
Okay. Just I have to reshare it again. Okay. Now is it moving? Just I want to confirm, because is it changing the slide? Can you confirm?
Can you change now?
Yeah, I changed now.
No, nothing is moving as well.
Okay, can you see this now? Changing?
Yes, yeah, can changing now. Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. The floor now is yours. Thank you very much.
Yep. Thank you so much for very nice introduction, and I literally feel that it's very uh, interesting forum, and it would be very valuable forum. So today I would discuss, a very important topic, uh, the role of artificial intelligence in business. So so before starting, I would like to give my a bit introduction, as it has already been given. So but I want to be I won't take much time for this. So yeah, I my name is Muslim Jameel Syed, and I did my PhD in AI, and I am from technology background, and currently working as an assistant professor in ATU Galway, and also provide my services as evaluator and expert witness. So this is a bit introduction of myself. So this presentation I have formed to give you a very basic understanding of artificial intelligence, that what is AI and what are the issues with AI, and what is difference between the AI, and why we want to, or why we should proceed towards responsible AI. And then I would also discuss AI for business and its compliance issue, like cross-border regulations and so on. So, so what is artificial intelligence? So AI is not new here with us. AI, we know AI since many decades. Like it started in 1952, and many of the early research, like they discussed, but the role of AI came into more practical lities uh, after the machine learning technology. So in a nutshell, artificial intelligence provide you some kind of theory and methods through which you can build machines that think and act like humans. So this is overall goal of AI. And but before the machine learning, AI used to it used to achieve using some kind of program or physiologic, where you have to develop some kind of equations, or using the programmatic conditions we used to incorporate intelligence in the system. That approach was not very much efficient, and because they did have some many of the limitations. Then after the machine learning concept, the use of AI actually increased in many sector. The machine learning you can consider is as a subtype, or component, or subtype of AI, which has ability to learn from historical data. So it learns from data, it gets some kind of pattern, or identify pattern, and then use that pattern for some kind of decision making or prediction. But again, the machine learning itself had some limitations, and the adaptation of AI became widely used after the concept of deep learning. And you will be very you know so the father of the deep learning, Jeffrey Hinton, who just got the first Nobel Prize in computer or AI this year. So he developed, or he actually proposed the concept of deep learning. And deep learning you can consider as a subtype of a machine learning, but it has capability to analyze data in more you know deep in more detail. So once it has capability to analyze data in more detail, so it has actually it is more accurate than the machine learning models in some when we are dealing some big data, or when we are dealing some real-time huge amount of data or some big data. And then I'm hopeful that everyone knows about generative AI. So you can consider generative AI as a subtype of a deep learning. But interesting thing in generative AI that it has capability to generate new information. Okay, so it could generate audio, images, video, code base, you name it. So the chat GPT, BART, these are some of the typical examples of generative AI. So overall, these systems, currently we use this system for any process automation, improve the efficiency in existing system, make prediction, or generate some new information. So now, you know, I would like to play this video, and this video you will see contains, some some images. But interesting thing in this video that whatever you will see, it is 100% generated by AI. So okay, so I'm just playing this video. There is no sound in this video. A cartoon kangaroo. So if you see this cartoon is created by generative AI model. If you see this video of puppies is not real and it is generated by AI or generative AI. And especially whenever I see, like, I am 100% sure if anyone sees this, and if we don't tell them that this is not generated by AI, then it is quite difficult to recognize. See how this, how how this video is real. It seems that it is the original person. See the precision designing. It is it's look like just a real uh, person, but it is all generated by AI. Why I showed you this thing, I showed you this because I just wanted to show what is the capability of generative AI. And this is a experiment of Sora model. You can see in the YouTube, it is available. uh, and this is conducted by open AI experiments. But one important thing where we see that there is a huge benefit for use this technology in different aspects. Definitely there is also some of the concern, ethical concern, social concern, which should be addressed before just delving or using this technology into our business perspective. So that is the reason. uh, so because we understand that there are some connected issues with artificial intelligence. So what are the primary issues? So mostly whenever I talk with people, they say that okay, it is actually uh, job crisis. And but typically, if I just delve into a bit detail, so you can see that definitely uh, job crisis is there, but somehow AI will also create new jobs. So it is not about just the people will lose the job. The many of the people will also get new jobs. It is about the shifting of paradigm. So anyone, because if you see in every industrial revolution, some people loses their jobs, some people gain their jobs. So it is important for us that we learn this AI, or we learn this new technology, so that we could able, or we could be skillful to get the jobs which AI will generate. So there are some studies which claim that, okay, yeah, this is the problem, but I don't think that the job crisis is literally a big problem due to AI. It will generate the huge revenue in upcoming years. But the main thing is we have to equip ourselves with with the AI technology, so that we can grasp our share from this market. Okay, so this is very important point which I always raise during my talk, that AI won't replace you, but someone proficient in AI in your field just might. So it is not about that AI should be learned by tech guys. Now, if you are an accountant, you have to know the tools and techniques using AI for your accounting. If you are marketing, so you should have some skills of recent marketing strategies which uses AI. So this is very important, that whatever field you have, you should update yourself and get the skills of AI, respective field AI skills. So if not the job market, then what is the issue? So let's see. uh I just want to play this. Can just tell me, can you hear this sound? Can you hear this sound?
It's a very low, but if you can increase the voice from your side, maybe you can hear it. Yes.
Okay. I don't think so I have the capability, but I just try to play it. Maybe.
I think the voice is not clear. Maybe you can comment for us.
Sorry.
The voice is not clear for us here. Maybe you can comment the content of the video, please.
Okay. So if you just see, these are some the well-known personalities, and they are discussing the potential side effect of artificial intelligence. And the biggest threat which we see is actually the ability of machine learning models to 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 spread the misinformation. We can see that it has immense power to generate the new information, and so it can also generate some fake information. So this is the biggest threat which is we are facing, because such kind of misinformation could be cause a drastic change, or huge impact on our economical markets, or like you can understand it has a lot of intense it can create a lot of intense situation if we did not combat this particular issue. But there are certain studies which also talk about the emerging abilities within AI models, that AI models has capability to learn something which on which it is not already trained. But this is something still debatable, because there was an experiment conducted by Google where actually they actually they trained a machine learning model with different language, and they did not train that model on Bengali language, and then later the model was able to discuss or talk in Bengali language. So many of the researchers said that okay, this is due to the emerging abilities, but many other researchers claim that it was not due to the emerging abilities. Basically, the model was learned on the uh, you know on those languages through which the Bangladeshi language is derived. So that's why the model was able to understand the Bengali language. So this is something debatable situation, but there are several experiment conducted recently, an experiment conducted, and in which they tested the ethical aspect of the AI model. They gave it a task, and AI model did not have ability to watch or see. So, and that task was related to that was a puzzle game, and then AI model actually approached someone online, hired someone, and then during the discussion, he said that the guy who was contacted by AI. So he did some conversation with AI model, and I said, "Are you human or are you machine?" So he said, "I am human." So he said, "Why you are not able to complete the simple task? Why you are hiring me?" And the model said, "Okay, because I am blind." So through this experiment, we noticed that to accomplish this particular task, he actually lied, which is an example of ethical violation by AI. So there are a lot of others issues connected. So we know there's 100 or more. There are more benefits of AI, but we also look into the possible side effects. And it does not mean that you should not use AI. I always appreciate to use AI, but we should actually use its responsible way. So what is the solution to address all of these issues connected with AI? And it is definitely responsible artificial intelligence. So now we will discuss what is responsible artificial intelligence and how it is different than a traditional artificial intelligence. So in summary, the responsible AI actually focus on the potential impact on individuals, communities, and society as a whole. So the main focus should not be to make the model more accurate, or to get it fit for more economic growth of any industry. It should also consider its potential impact on individuals, communities, and a society as a whole. So this is what a responsible AI is. So, according to me, uh, uh, AI actually responsible AI is a trica of three different aspects. One is human centric AI. And human centric AI says that whatever the AI model you are developing, it should be human focused. It should prioritize human needs. It should enhance human experiences. For instance, if there is a situation where the human well-being is suffering due to if you increase the efficiency of any AI model, so in that situation you should give you should give priority to human well-being. So this is the first aspect of responsible artificial intelligence. The second aspect of responsible artificial intelligence is trustworthy AI, because traditionally in traditional AI system our black box approach, we know that we train a machine learning model, we give it input and we take the output. And so there is some kind of issue, like for instance, if I am a user and I have a model, why should I trust on the decisions by model? Definitely, we say, okay, we have tested in the laboratory session settings, and it is now approved by different trials. Now you should trust on the AI model. But what we think that it should not only provide us the black box approach, it also should provide us the explanations behind the decisions, psychological understanding of decisions. So that is particularly related to explainable artificial intelligence topic. Like whatever the decisions AI model is making, it should be well explainable by the model itself. So it would not only provide the answer, it would also help. It will also tell that through what rationale the model has reached to this particular decision or answer. So it's kind of additional support. So we want to make it white box approach. And definitely biasness is always there. Unbiasedness actually is cannot be possible. It is not possible that we can make any model 100% unbiased. Our main intention is to reduce the biasness in the model as much as possible, because in that, when we talk about the model AI model development, there are different phases starting from the data collection till the modeling training or model testing validation. In all of these process, the biasness, if not responsible approach we take, so biasness can be incorporated. So this is trustworthy AI. And like, this is something sustainable AI. People mostly, if you might have seen many YouTube videos and so on, people mostly talk about human-centric AI, explainable AI, trustworthy AI, but there are very rare studies which talk about the sustainable AI. And this is something what I feel we should also look into that, because AI actually has has potential to also impact our ecosystem, or somehow it could also contribute in our global warming. So how? So definitely the model which we learn actually which we use actually use some hardware infrastructure, and they can it can cause some heat, and which could contribute in our environment. So definitely we need some more optimized solution and low power consumption. This is one aspect. Another aspect could be, for instance, think of a day when we do have a lot of small boats, drones, flying on the sky to a low altitude, where birds and different species flies, or they go inside the forest, natural forest, and they can actually they could actually displace the natural habitat. And once they are able to displace the natural habitat, they could because it could affect the ecosystem. You might not see in over here, but in the upcoming 5 years, like maybe when there will be a lot of rush on the sky due to AI based drones or AI based robots, there when there will be a lot of rush in the jungle or in the forest. so they can disrupt the ecosystem. So this is also very important for us to look into this impact, and how can we protect our environment or our ecosystem. So this is somehow responsible AI mean it should be human centric, trustworthy, and sustainable AI. So how it is possible? So as we say, okay, I am a responsible person. I will develop the AI model and I will follow these parameters. But what if someone in any other country, they are not, like, they are more just focusing on AI, and they are not addressing these issues. So here we need some kind of uniform legislation across the globe. Literally speaking, we have to come up with a uniform legislation across the globe, where you know all the parties, all the countries should agree on a uniform policy or some basic criteria to implement responsible AI. In Europe, we do have EU AI Act already in place, which has definitely, a very and I know many of the other countries are trying to develop their own constitution, but I personally believe that there should be a uniform global policy on the responsible implementation of AI, a generic policy. So politician, policymaker, legislation, human rights organization, and technology innovators should work together for this. So this is some information of human centric. What does it mean? So I won't go a bit more detail. I'll just skip a bit. Trustworthy. So as an example of a trustworthy, in September 2021, a report by Harvard Business School and Accenture found that approximately 27 million workers in USA are filtered out of job application by AI-based automated systems. The worker includes caregiver and immigrant. So definitely, trustworthy AI. Explainable AI is one of the best way, and I also worked on this model. I have developed leveraging explainable AI for real-time detection of tidal blade damage. So we are working on it, and how it is possible. I will just I won't go into the detail, but to give you a demonstration, like in traditionally, we know the answer, but using explainable AI, we also get to know that why we got this particular answer. And for sustainable AI, so there is a report, research conducted by University of Colorado, Riverside, and University of Texas. For every 20 to 50 question ChatGPT is asked, it drinks a bottle of water, according to the new research. That on that time, this paper was not peer reviewed, but it in its publication process. So billion of users around the world, there is still very little research on what environmental impact AI will have. So again, that we need to develop. So yeah, now I just want to jump into a bit different aspect. We have discussed the AI importance. We have discussed the issues with AI. We have discussed how we can combat those issues, and the answer is responsible AI. We discuss what is responsible AI, and now I will just trim it down towards that, how responsible AI could be useful for the business, and what are issues specific for business and SMEs associated, and how can we combat that, and what are the primary and small steps any small or medium enterprise can take to incorporate the responsible AI for their economic growth. So starting from here, so first of all, it's a kind, there are a lot of evidences we do have that AI actually help the business growth, and it has been noticed that a company can increase up to 30% in their productivity. And there is a report published which says that due to AI, there is a 600 billion euro in growth can be observed in European economy by 2030. So there is a, so we can say that AI fuels business success. But so every company need to adapt the AI, make their business innovative. And to make their business innovative means it is not about to grasp their share in this in this 600 euro billion market. When we are talking about the European economy, or the trillion, more than trillion euro market globally, it is about to secure at least your share. Because if you did not update yourself, if you did not innovate your business as per the need, your business will be obsolete. Okay, so this is very important that we keep adapt the required technological changes within our business, so that we can be useful, or we can be productive, or we can compete with other competitors. So why should business care about responsible AI? So these are some reports published by Amazon Web Service and Strand Partners recently. And it says that these are some numbers. So very interesting number is, first of all, there's a huge economic importance of use of AI. And very important, there are 60% people or businesses that say their performance is impacted by a shortage of digital skill. So this is very important aspect, which I discussed in the early talk, that uh, you know even if you are in, like, whether you are in accounting department, or your job is marketing, you have to look what digital skills related to your field is available, and train yourself on it. Because the most, it in this report, it is also evident that many businesses was not able to implement AI or get benefit of AI, or the recent or the emerging technology, due to lack of digital skill. So we have noticed that. And businesses, there are 75% businesses which says that using AI has increased their revenue. So finding people with the right digital skill is the Europe's number one challenge, and I am pretty much sure this is the same situation in other countries like UK, USA. So that is a global issue. So that is the reason every like when I discuss with people, like, and I teach many of these students in business department. So I say them, like, okay, whether you are in finance department, accounting department, or you are in business department, you don't need to you need to learn AI and digital skills specific for your discipline, which help you out in your discipline. So this is the key takeaway. And this is some report published by McKinsey and Company, and it says that you can see in the last year there is a huge surge observed, and adaptation of AI or generative AI is observed, and this increase will be more noticeable. I am 100% sure in the upcoming 3 or 4 years. So this is important. Okay, this is a AIPRM report which suggests that what are the total how many companies have created, which has AI based companies, and what are the region. Definitely USA is always the top, and their final AI startup score is also the high at high. And I see The UK is not in the list, so it has potential to make more growth in it. Germany is there, Spain is there, and this is actually very important. Generative AI productivity potential in Western Europe. So this is specific for European countries by sector. And these are the sector which actually already getting benefit from the responsible AI or AI. So definitely, I feel that agriculture and insurance, they have more potential to use AI and increase their value due to AI. Okay, now what practical steps can small or medium enterprises take to adopt responsible AI? So this is very important when it comes to adopting AI. So adopting, I say that adopting AI is more like a systematic process. It should be a clean, systematic process. It should not be something like you do things haphazard manner because the AI is very catchy. You just need to adapt it. So there is a systematic process, and I have actually defined some of the practical steps, and I guide many of the small and medium enterprises how they can implement. Definitely, these are some generic steps. When I talk with any industry or SME, I see their situation and I guide them a more detailed way. So the first practical step which any SME can take is actually evaluate the business need. They should identify their pain points, like what processes could be automated and could be benefited by AI. This is not like that if you are a company or if you are enterprise, so it is not like that all of your processes will be uh, automated by AI. So you have to identify some of the pain points processes and then ask the critical question that, okay, I have these processes which can be improved by AI. Do I really need it? Will it impact? So you have to perform some kind of cost benefit analysis. Sometimes cost benefit analysis is for long term. You see, okay, in the current year or 2 year I won't get any benefit, but if I incorporate this advancement in my existing processes, it could benefit me in upcoming years. Then first of all, you have to understand your legal compliance issues. Like if you are running in a European Union market, you should see AI Act. If you are UK based, you have to see what AI related act are there. And if you are in USA, so you have to see what their uh, you know uh, AI or technology related act is present. So this is very important. Understand the compliance, regulation, and law. And here where we normally feel, for instance, if I am if a company in uh, Ireland or in Europe export something in UK, so and that product contains some AI in that, or even like for instance make it a vice versa, UK send or they export some product in Europe, so the legislation in the Europe to use the AI is a bit more strict. So there should be a cross-border compliance, and we are working on that. A lot of research we are doing, like how can we compliance cross-border, and this is very important because I have read many of the act in UK and USA, but I personally feel that EU AI Act provide you a more comprehensive and detailed understanding. And they are EU AI Act are more sophisticated in terms of you can consider that they have more uh, a bit strong instance to implement the responsible AI, and they have divided application in three different categories. Some of the application are minimal risk, like you can use AI in your chatbots, but there are some in higher risk, like if you are using AI in medical devices, so they have their own compliance to meet if you are using AI for medical devices. And there are some prohibited AI, like you cannot use AI in the weapons or something like that. So these are some details. And when it comes to like export, so you have to be very mindful that, okay, you have to see what are the compliance regulations with AI aspect in your export company, and what are the compliance in your current company. So this is cross border compliance, and regulations should be met, otherwise it can cause a lot of issues. So this is very important to understand the law related to AI. Then third step is start small and build responsibly. So you don't need to just rush, and you don't need to just start everything at once. You should start a pilot project, take the one pen point, take the one process, and try and test on it. Complete the circle of all steps in one process, include the ethical consideration. Definitely you should take the advice from any consultant or advisor. Without advisor or consultant who knows the uh, you know AI technical aspects and legal aspects, you should not move. Okay, so this is important, that start with the small, and then gradually you can build with responsibly. Once you have done that, definitely you have to deploy or improve your further processes using AI. Then it is important that you create an AI governance framework. We should have very well defined data management policies, and framework where it should have a complete risk assessment framework. And definitely human oversight should be there. Initially you should not trust 100%, so there should be some human oversight. And then this is very important point which I normally say to people, that please do not fire your employee, but train your employee and upskill employee. So it is not very, like, it is something very important. Like for instance, if you are moving from towards the responsible AI, one aspect of responsible AI, it should be for human well-being, and human should not be suffer. So you should train your current employee and build their AI competency gradually. We are doing some of the research which are focusing on how it can be useful for employee impact, and we are seeing that how can employee be happy while they are in any organization who is adopting the AI. Okay, so this is very important point. And then number 6 is continuous monitor and adapt and test. Like you have to continuously see your regulations, compliance. If there are any cross-border regulation or new amendment are there, you have to regularly audit your process. And then there should be a feedback mechanism through which you can learn from the other input, and so on. So yeah, let's work together. Government, tech companies, researchers, and individuals all have a role to play to smooth transition from AI towards responsible AI in business. Thank you so much. Thank you.